Hello, Internet, and welcome to Saturday Night's Star Power. Thank you for joining us this lovely Saturday afternoon, evening, whatever time it might be for you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are here to play Fate in our JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Jujutsu Kaisen anime bullshit inspired game. But first, before we get started, we have other shows on this channel that we do. Surprise. We do other things. If you are joining us for the first time, our full lineup of our shows are below our faces. If you're watching us live on Twitch, if you're watching us on YouTube, some point in the future, go over to our Twitch page. You can see whatever we're doing right now, whatever that might be. But our next stream after this one, if you like what you see here today, join us tomorrow. That is Sunday at 4 o'clock Eastern Time for the continuation of Dusk Falls Dead, which is a Blades in the Dark game that Savannah runs and can tell you more about. And it's a lot of fun. That's, like I said, 4 o'clock on Sundays. Otherwise, I think our schedule for this week is pretty much normal. I don't think we have any programming notes to speak of. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into letting my players introduce themselves and talk about who they are and what they do on and off this channel and who they are playing here tonight, starting with Savannah.
Hello, I'm Savvy. I'm at Savvy Seaworth on the internets, mostly on Twitter, where you can find my streaming schedule pinned to the top of my page. I'm here Thursdays through Mondays, either playing in games or running them. Like Val said, on Sunday afternoons, I run our new Blades in the Dark campaign. It's called Dusk Falls Dead. It's about a group of assassins who are having a grand old time doing some murders. And so far, they've been sort of extraordinarily competent at it, which is not a thing that ever happens on this channel. So
in a world first for this channel.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked. It was an incredibly competent murder in a very public place. So go watch that. It's on our YouTube. And we'll be picking that up tomorrow. And then on Monday nights, I run a Dungeons and Dragons game, called The Queer Chronicles of the Strixhaven Quartet. And it's about a bunch of goobers at Magic College who have not been quite as competent. Who've almost died at Magic College a couple of times already, but they're solving a mystery and getting hazed a little bit. And it's very fun. That's Monday nights. And then when I'm not here on Sunday nights, I'm on twitch.tv/LBHack'emUp playing Masks. Today, I am playing Piper Hale, who is the brazen professional singer-songwriter, and her Anima Vega, who is a big anime man with a lot of speakers. He looks kind of like Transformer, and I love him. And I also do the voice of Vespa, the bees. And I'm going to step away for a second because I just pierced my ears today and one of my ears is bleeding. So I'll be right back.
Oh no. Who's next? I forget.
It would be me. Hello, everybody. I'm RJ, and you can catch me at RJustice282 on Twitter and Twitch, where I tweet about the nerdy things in my life and sometimes stream with my friends. Next time you can see me live is tomorrow for a double feature, once in the morning over at the Hype Goblins channel, where we're doing a D&D 5e campaign, and then at night over at the Indoor Adventures, where we're doing Beyond the Witchlight. I've been turned into a toy, and now we're playing tag with a small ghoul child. Yeah, it's fine. Hags are fun. Other than that, you can catch me here on Thursdays for Elegant Creatures as Gus the Spectre, and finally on Mondays, 8:30 EST, back over at Indoors, where we do a 5e campaign. We're sailing away. Come sail away with me. Today I'm playing Feng and his anima, The Four Emperors, and usually I voice Omega.
You usually? Have you ever not voiced Omega? I'm confused.
Omega doesn't talk a lot.
Well, yeah, he's just shy. He takes a little while to get comfortable and get to know people. That's all. Hi, I'm Christina Sid. You can find me on the Twitters at Greek Sid, defending my anima, and tell you about the shenanigans I get up to on the internet. Yeah, you can see me here several nights a week, including on Thursdays when I run that aforementioned game of Elegant Creatures. We had date night this week. It was lovely and adorable, and featured some smooches, which, always makes me happy. So, check that out, 8 o'clock Eastern. When I'm not here, you can find me over on twitch.tv/Critical Misses, where this Wednesday at 8 o'clock Eastern, we are premiering our season 2 of Queer Society. I shall be playing Lieutenant Avery Ackerton. I literally bought a red coat costume for this shit. It looks hot, and I'm very excited. So, check that out. It'll be great. Today I am playing Penny. And Penny, again, her anima is Omega, and I also occasionally yell lyrics as Vega, and it's great.
Hey everybody, I'm Danae Keener. Also known as Danae Keener, also known as Wings. I usually start with Wings. I've already confused myself. As far as stuff that I want to plug, come and check out Indoor Adventures on Thursdays for SCP The Serpent's Plan. We've been playing Call of Cthulhu, using that system to explore the SCP universe. Recently, we interacted with Peanut, and I think that it is the best scene that we have ever had. I loved every moment of it. So go and check that out. Today, I'm going to be playing as Vivi, who is an avaricious thief for hire. Her anima, I tried to say SCP there. That's not what's going on in this game. Her anima is the bees, Vespa, and occasionally I provide a voice for Black Tortoise, who is a member of the Four Emperors.
We did it, y'all. Spans back. Hi, I'm Val. You can find me on Twitter and Twitch as the Kraken's Crown. I'm here Thursdays through Mondays playing and running games. I run this game, and then I run one other game on this channel, which we just had our session 0 premiere of last night, called Neon Gods, where we hacked the Good Society template and have delved into the world, a world similar to that of the Wicked and the Divine series of graphic novels. So if you're into those, or if you just like people, gods having to deal with very human issues, it should be a lot of fun. Probably lots of romance and drama and all that good stuff. So join us for that, starting next Friday. But tonight I'm running this game. So, if everybody is good and not currently bleeding, then
I'm fine. It doesn't even really hurt. I just felt something on my face and was like, "Oh no."
Oof. Do we need to put a content warning on the stream,
I don't think you.
or just keep your head tilted? Yeah.
I don't think you can see it.
Okay.
Just a little. Listen. Just a little bit. That's fine.
We will go ahead and jump in with our recap. Previously on Star Power, Piper found herself kidnapped by one of the Tribunal, an all-powerful avatar of death calling themselves Thanatos. They seemed interested in understanding your team's role in disrupting their plans and made an offer to honor Nightingale's promise to arrange a meeting between the Tribunal and your group. While this happened, Feng sought a vision of the past through Black Tortoise and witnessed firsthand the aftermath of the defeat of the Black Zodiac by your alternate reality selves. Jackie called Vivi and offered her a lead on a valuable painting, which Vivi quickly discovered was being sold by none other than Senator David Constantine. When Piper returned to the shop, you all learned of a tragedy unfolding at her apartment building, the aftermath of Thanatos recovering Nightingale, and that Aurora had been there. Quickly returning to the complex using Vivi and Feng's powers, you tracked down Aurora, who was being hunted by a phantom appearing as a swarm of hornets. As you defeated the creature, it retreated from battle, unknowingly infiltrated by one of Vivi's bees. And so that's where we pick up right now. You are in this abandoned Toys R Us, I think is what it was before. That at the aftermath of this fight, the Hornets have retreated through the through the windows, and everyone is, I think, safe and unharmed, or not seriously harmed by the fight. Aurora seemingly, obviously, very shaken up.
I'm a little harmed.
Little harmed?
I'm too
Okay.
harmed.
Your stress goes away.
Then I'm no longer
If you had
harmed.
any.
Just kidding.
We should probably get out of here, just in case, like, police come by. We did kick up a bit of a ruckus.
Yeah.
Anybody hurt?
Ben, are you okay?
I think so.
A little sore. That's all.
Yeah.
There was a person in your apartment, just FYI, before all of this happened, and I got attacked. Should I not go over to your apartment anymore?
Considering the state of it right now?
Honestly, Aurora, I don't think there's an apartment to go back to.
Right.
We'll talk about it when we get back to Penny's.
So where are we going?
My house.
All right.
It's probably the safest place right now.
I just wanted a jacket.
I'll buy you a new one.
Okay. The five of you quickly leave the scene of the maybe crime that you just did, and meander your way back to the. I believe you'd come over in Penny's car in the van.
In the
Piper
van,
was
yeah.
on the bike.
Piper was on the bike. Okay. Well, smash cut forward. You're all back at Penny's place. Not going to do a travel montage. You don't get attacked while driving. For once.
For once.
Let me roll on my random encounter table for downtown Las Vegas. Hold on.
If you say we get attacked by Elvis impersonators, I swear to fucking God, no.
No, that's so first episode. Yeah, so you arrive back at the Isa Manor. I believe you had contacted Vic about sending some people over to the apartment building because of the attack there, just in case there were more phantoms or any ways that you might other anima users like yourselves might be able to help. So Vic is there currently, has been sort of arranging this from the central hub that is the Isa Manor, and as you come in, kind of is on the phone and ducks around the corner and sees you and says, all right, yeah, I'll get back. Okay, thanks, hangs up, comes around looking over all of you. Are you all right? What's going on?
We ran into a phantom. We mostly took care of it. It kind of ran off.
All right. Containment team is currently on site. I'll have them sweep for anything else. They did confirm.
It looks like a big swarm of hornets.
Okay, hornets. Gotcha. They did confirm a residual presence of a very powerful phantom in the vicinity. So, was that the hornets?
No, that's probably Nightingale.
It seemed that there were two.
Oh yeah.
Phantoms?
Two different, distinct presences that they've picked up on.
Both really powerful.
Mm-hmm.
One bigger than the other.
Difficult to tell, but
It's probably Thanatos.
Yeah.
should I have them trail the signatures or?
No.
No.
I think that will probably be a bit more than they can handle.
All right. Well, your dad called when he got the notification that we were deploying people. It's just part of the protocol. He's probably going to want to debrief with you when he arrives, which should be any time now. I'll have our people on standby, and we will come up with a plan.
Okay. That sounds good.
All right. I'm glad you're all safe. I ordered a pizza if you want any, but anyway, I'm going to contact our team and make sure they're apprised of the situation.
Thanks, Uncle Vic.
Yeah, no problem. Paper plates, please. I don't want to have to do any more dishes.
Yeah, of course.
He grabs the phone and his plate with 2 slices of pizza on it and heads out on the patio to make more phone calls.
Uncle Vic is everyone's uncle, and I love it.
Yeah.
Do we need to stay? I feel like we can go, right?
You know, unless you want to get called in by your dad for that debrief, I think leaving might be a good idea.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, let's go.
Where are we going?
Right. You don't have an apartment anymore.
My place.
I can't believe I'm about to say this. Should we maybe go to AIM?
Ooh.
Vivi, who has been staring off into the middle distance for the past few minutes, sort of snaps to attention. Why would we go to AIM?
Because it's one of the safest spots in the city.
I don't want to get Grandma mixed up more in this, and I don't know if we can properly defend the place if something were to go down.
We go to AIM, how do we know that we're going to be able to get back out?
We don't give them a reason to keep us.
Yeah.
They trust my judgment.
Vivi's gonna narrow her eyes a little bit, and then she's gonna close them and refocus her attention on the one bee that is infiltrated the hornet swarm.
Yes. I think I want to do this as... Would notice be the best here? Investigate? What were you thinking? What would you think as far as skills here? Because you're trying to accomplish essentially like locate where it's at, right?
Yeah, essentially. She's just trying to like see from its perspective,
So
and get an idea of what's going on there.
Probably notice.
All right, I can give you a notice roll. That is something I can do. How's about a 6, baby?
Wow.
Yeah, that's all pluses.
Wow. Coming out swinging. Okay.
This is my best bee. All right, like she had
Beatrice is on the fucking case tonight.
exactly. She's a loose cannon, but she gets the job done.
Just imagine you come to like her perspective and just like snap the neck of another one of the hornets and drops it in a dumpster, like peering around the corner.
Quickly just grabbing the hornet disguise and putting it on, like
Yeah,
47.
puts on its clothes.
Oh my god. Yeah, so as far as all that is canon, but as far as what like its location, you're seeing through its perspective, and so you get this like wide angle of a put this the wide angle of a like an alleyway that they're between, or like between two buildings that are kind of brightly colored, and it takes her a second to orient and realize it's like fabric, like canvas. And as it kind of flies out, you begin to hear some sounds like clanking of machinery and like screaming. And then as the bee emerges, so like surrounded by more of these wasps as they're kind of weaving between, you emerge at a fairground, and there's like a there's a small kind of like pop-up amusement park rides, and like a little like rickety kind of roller coaster sort of thing, Ferris wheel, basically what you'd expect. And the swarm kind of weaving itself between like balloons and other streamers that are fluttering in the late afternoon sunlight, and they zip down towards a one of the attractions, like a mirror fun house. And you just see this big like poster, this like or the big like lettering at the top of this this pop-up structure that just says Mirror World, and they go zooming down towards it, and then that's where your vision cuts off.
Is it cut off because she's outside of range, or because she's been got?
I'll go with the range thing.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I'm
Vivi
not gonna kill Beatrice.
Of course not. Vivi opens.
If I could, I mean,
You couldn't if you tried. Vivi opens her eyes and says, "Has anybody heard of Mirror Fun World?"
Can I roll a Vegas lore?
I'm not gonna have y'all roll to there's a fairground just outside city limits.
Yeah.
And you've probably seen billboards and stuff for the traveling fair that is currently positioned there. Comes through like once a year. Stays for a couple months.
Yeah, old fairgrounds just outside city limits, right? Grandma used to take me there all the time when I was a kid.
Yeah, I've seen the signs.
Why? Is that where it is?
Yeah. Sorry, I was just trying to reconnect. They are out of range.
Okay, I can tell Uncle Vic to send our folks there, at least contain that.
Might be a good idea.
Okay. Time's of the essence, so I'll do that real quick, and why don't y'all grab a pizza to go, and I'll meet you up in the van.
All right.
Okay.
Runs, paper plate, slice of pizza, runs out. Tells Uncle Vic.
Ooh, Hawaiian. Huh?
Fairgrounds. That's where the Hornet thing went. Right outside of town.
It's on the phone. So, you say fairgrounds?
Yeah, the one right on the outskirts. That's where the Hornet one is. It went into a mirror funhouse.
All right. I'll tell our people dispatch some over there too. Any other information?
Not right now, but I'll text you.
All right. Okay. So we're looking at Probably another instant.
Closes the screen door and like runs out to the car.
So you close the screen door and you wheel around to look to like through the living room, and as you do, you hear the door beginning to like the click of the lock.
Runs down the hallway to a first floor window where she most probably has snuck out at some point before. Closes the door, locks it, and waits to climb out the window.
Okay, I'm gonna have you roll stealth.
Okay. This is going to go poorly. Okay. +1. Great.
I'm gonna roll notice for Papa.
Okay. 3 knots, 1 plus, and I have a +1, so a 2.
Okay. I also rolled a 2.
Manifest overdrive.
I don't think I'm not thinking about it. I do not want to talk to my dad right now.
I am also.
Okay, can I will spend a fate point to invoke don't worry, I've got this.
Okay, because I was gonna offer you a compel.
Oh shit.
As well.
What? What?
Cracks under pressure.
Shit. I'll take it. Yes, that makes fucking sense. God damn it. I'll take it.
So here's what I think happens then. You yeah, I think what happens is you run down the hall, quickly scampering into the room where you've snuck out before, and you crack open the window. As you do, you have this moment where you're just like, shit, I forgot something, and you hear the sound of the alarm begin to go off. As you realize when you've snuck out before, you had to make sure you turned off the sensors on the windows, and you didn't even think about it this time. You just were so focused on getting out, and as you pop it open, the alarms go off. You panic for a second, and you just hear the door open behind you, and then the alarm stops as your dad hits a button on his phone.
Hey, Dad. Sorry, I was getting a little air.
Was something wrong with the door?
No. I was just gonna take a breather for a second.
You're
Just
not
been running.
You're not smoking in here, are you?
Pulls out her vape. You got me. Sorry. Trying to quit.
Right. I'm glad I caught you. Need to talk to you about some stuff. Meet me in my office. A couple minutes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
He leaves.
She tiptoes to the hallway, checks to see if he's gone up to his office, texts the group chat, start the car now. Open the side door, I will jump in. Checks to make sure Uncle Vic's still on the phone.
He is.
Bolts to the door, throws it open, closes it, runs toward the van.
All right. You you run out to the van, and as you go tearing out, I think we just get the image of from the office, from your dad's office window, just looking outside to seeing the van drives away and a concerned look on his face.
You know you're gonna have to talk to him eventually, right?
Yeah, just not right now.
Did you leave Aurora at the estate?
No. No, she came with us.
Okay.
So where are
We're
we
not
going?
leaving that girl alone. AIM, right? Or are we going to the fairgrounds?
I don't know. We mentioned AIM, and Vivi looked like she wanted to murder me. So
I think Aim's our best bet.
All right.
Resisting the urge to open the door and just like jump
Just
out.
jump out.
I was so sure that's what was about to happen.
Do we just jump into Vivi's mind palace and that's like exactly what she does, and then we get the flashback and we realize it was just in her head? Yeah.
Yeah, just like
It'll be fine. Just don't give them a reason to ask you a bunch of questions.
I feel like they're gonna ask a bunch of questions regardless of the reasoning.
Well, I'll answer them.
Yeah, this is one of those instances where we literally just let Piper say everything, I think.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
What am I telling them?
Did we update Piper on the fact that Penny needs to get all three the families together to get her powers more
Nope.
expanded?
Still haven't talked about it.
Oh shit. Okay. I thought we had done that. Fuck. Okay.
You're
we gotta
welcome.
do
No, because when Piper came back, Piper was like, I got kidnapped by Thanatos, and also Nightingale blew up my apartment and killed a bunch of people.
that. And
Oh,
then we
yeah.
ran to go
And,
save your
yeah.
sister. Right. Yeah, we had
have
bigger fish to
time.
fry. Yeah.
So we cast exposition and get everybody on the same page.
Yes, please.
Oh, well then we should definitely go to AIM.
Will they trust you enough if we just say we need to meet with Constantine?
Give him the cryptic excuse to tell Constantine that the three families are here. That'll get him out.
I think I can finagle it.
Great.
Oh, Sally's really gonna kill me. Can we just sort of keep an eye on Claudia if you guys see her while we're there? Because there's a little bit of an over-under on whether or not she's just gonna shoot me on sight.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want me to make Omega shield you, or?
No, just... This is just more of a warning that it might be a little awkward.
Got it. All right.
Did you go out on a date with Claudia too?
No. Her and Sally are really close. And Sally's not super pleased with me right now. On account of the lie.
Oh. Right.
Well,
Okay.
strictly speaking, I don't think it was lying. It was just more of a omission. But obviously, look, you guys don't need to hear about my personal drama. Sorry.
I mean, need is one thing, but you okay?
Sally's afraid that I slept with her to get into AIM. Which I didn't.
No.
But I don't really blame her for thinking that.
I think you got into AIM to sleep with her.
Now there's a thought.
A lot better than the other way around.
I feel really bad about it.
Well, maybe when we get all this straightened out, you can talk to her a little more. And maybe say that what Vivi said. That's actually really good.
I don't want to lie.
Is it a lie?
Technically, the two things are kind of unrelated. Just one sort of presented an opportunity.
Ah, so you got into AIM and you slept with her.
Yeah.
I can see how she came to the conclusion that she did.
I don't blame her.
Stop me if this is a little impersonal, but how do you feel about Sally?
Honestly, she scares me a little. But like not in a bad way.
Feng nods his head. Yeah, I get that.
Think she's intense or
She's extremely intimidating. You guys will see when you're in the same room as her. I don't know, I kind of like her.
I would say that then, because that's true, and I think she'll probably like hearing that too.
We were friends with them on the other side. So this might not be a total disaster.
In the other timeline.
I appreciate what I'm going to take as a vote of confidence.
Closest you're gonna get.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't really date. So,
Wow, neither do I.
wow, maybe we should date.
You're doing a really bad job of not dating, though. I don't think it would work between us.
You're probably right. Our
Leans
lifestyles
into
are too
Feng.
dangerous. We could do like a Mr. and Mrs. Smith thing, though.
I don't know what that is.
Okay. Of course you don't.
Feng, is this a real thing or are they kidding?
Pretty sure they're kidding.
Okay.
Oh, this is happening right now.
Let's
Alright.
do it.
I'll drive into like the Del Taco
Me
or
and Piper start
something.
making out.
Yes.
And then it zooms back out, and that was just happening in Piper's mind palace.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
So Vivian goes, no, you're right, it would never work.
Inception.
I don't know, one of you is going to have to help me with this whole seeing somebody again thing.
Sure.
I mean, I can fake it, but
I don't think I'm the one to ask.
Piper, if you have legitimate feelings for Sally, I don't think faking it's gonna do more harm in the long run.
it's gotten me a lot of places.
It's gotten you a lot of places, but then when Sally finally figures out that you were faking it, well then Claudia's definitely gonna shoot you on sight.
That's true. Okay, no faking it.
I imagine after our little conversation, at some point, you might want to have a private conversation with Sally.
Yeah. I'm sure my boss would love for me to doing that during her work hours.
Maybe catch her on a break then.
Or technically speaking, your burgeoning relationship would technically affect your work as well. So it's not outside the realm of a workplace conversation.
Trying to lie my way into a meeting with Senator Constantine scares me less.
So why don't we do that first then?
Yeah, let's do that first.
Okay.
All
This
right.
excites Vivi much more.
So you arrive at the nondescript parking garage, where the access to the subterranean complex belonging to AIM exists. You reach that maintenance elevator. I think it's in Piper. You're taking everybody in at once right now.
Yeah. I'll just
Okay.
say it was an emergency.
You
Oh wait, on the elevator up, right as we're about to get
Down.
out of the down on the elevator, right right before we're about to get out. Oh, Penny, by the way, Sally knows who you are. Okay.
Oh no.
Wait, what? She. Piper, that may be a really, really big reason, even with me not talking, that they might not let me leave.
Positive she hasn't told anyone.
Okay.
Not before she thought that you were joined the forces of the
Sorry, what was that,
Sorry?
Vivi?
Huh?
Sorry, I was speaking in B.
This
I
is
do
where-
that sometimes. I apologize. Like I switch back and
makes sense.
forth.
You know
It's-
this
yeah.
like this endearing character trait that's been there since the beginning.
Oh yeah, Beelish we call it. Yeah, you know.
Vivi always be speaking in B. That's what I call her. Bivy. I don't what? Okay. Sorry.
All right, back to one, everybody. Come on.
All right, yeah, just
and
let's just cut.
Hello,
Yeah.
internet, and welcome.
We're back.
Stop ever.
Felix is my favorite young singer right now.
Oh, God.
She's got cool hair.
Billie Eilish.
Yeah, yeah.
Beelish.
Beelish.
Delish just sounds like delish, but with a B.
It's because
And now
it
Vivi
is
has a
delish
cooking
with
show.
B today.
Oh God, Beatrice has a cooking show. It's canon.
Canary, okay?
Someone always dies. Sorry, we have gone off the rails. She hasn't told anyone, and Vivi chimes in with, she hasn't told anyone before she thought that you had slept with her to get into AIM.
She hasn't told anyone.
I don't know, betrayal does funny things to people.
It's not a betrayal because that's not what happened, and I told her that's not what happened. And she kind of believed me.
It's not about whether or not it was a betrayal. It's about whether or not she thinks it's a betrayal.
And I told her it wasn't.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're always
well-
just saying.
But then I really shouldn't talk, right?
No, you super shouldn't talk.
Okay.
None of us should, really.
Okay. Penny literally like does one of these, like just smashes her lips together, like, and remains like that for the remainder of the
You're
elevator
doing
ride.
amazing.
As
Yep.
you're descending down the elevator, Feng continuing to eat the pizza that you brought with him in the van. Did you bring like the box?
Yes.
Just
you
grab
brought
one.
the
Okay.
box.
Right before the elevator door opens, Vivi just sort of like leans over, and when she comes back up, she's wearing a wig.
Where did that even come from?
Doing that.
Keep a spare.
Where?
Shh. Elevator door opens.
The elevator doors open into the kind of like lobby area of the entrance. With there's the that front desk with the two receptionists working, and the big AIM logo behind it. One of them looks up as you enter, recognizing you, Piper, and seeing everyone else, and kind of pauses, gives a very sheepish smile, and says, "Hi, Piper.
Hey,
We have guests today."
we do. Really sorry about the short notice. Something came up.
Right. Normally I'm going to I'm gonna call Elle and get her on the phone just to authorize this, and begins to pick up the phone, and you hear another voice says, "It's all right, I already cleared it." And walking up very briskly, you see Sally. And she says, "Oh, Sally, yeah, oh, right, sorry." And Sally says, "It's all right, we have some new recruits, potentially. I'm supposed to be interviewing them in conference room B. It's open, right?" And he says, "Yeah, I believe it's currently open. I didn't have you on the schedule. Well, just lock it in for the next few hours, okay? Thanks for showing up. You're a little bit early, but we can go ahead and get everything ready. Just follow me, okay?" Sally just like is glaring at you, Piper, right now. Like, what the hell are you doing? And
Walk by the receptionist.
She gets a little nervous.
Right. Oh, I have visitors badges for everyone, and hands them out to the three of you.
Thanks, honey.
Slice of Hawaiian.
No, thank you. I'm no carb right now.
Keto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks at the pizza enviously as they bring out a
I'm so
smoothie
sorry.
shaker.
That shit's rough.
You are all ushered into a conference room, and as the door closes, Sally, kind of facing the door, closing it, sighs heavily,
Please don't yell at me.
turns around. What the fuck is going on?
Big disaster, lives in danger, safest place for us in the city.
Okay, you can't just bring your friends here. This isn't that kind of workspace. This isn't Google, okay?
It was an emergency.
Hi, everyone.
Ellie,
You especially-
remember everyone?
Given if this was a normal day, fine. If you hadn't just told me yesterday that you're secretly working for the group that is undermining everything that we're trying to do here, fine. If
Yes. Penny almost opens her mouth. Feng claps a hand over her face and like pushes her out of frame.
But today is an especially bad day to do this.
Ellie? I need to talk to Constantine.
That's no.
Yes,
Why?
because the phantoms that I told you about that are in charge blew up my apartment building, killed a bunch of people. The whole obelisk thing, it's still on the table. And I don't really have time to explain it all right now, okay? We have to get the three families together.
Blew up your apartment building?
Do you guys not watch the news?
I've been in the
17
I-
people died. My apartment is gone. I just found my little sister, traumatized, hiding in an abandoned Toys R Us. Hi, by the way, this is my sister, Aurora Sally.
Laura. Hi. Is this the one that she's sleeping with? Okay.
Just saved her life, probably, in an abandoned Toys R Us from a terrible phantom that takes on the form of a large horde of hornets. And I'm even more positive that the world is about to end. I need to talk to Constantine. And I need my friends to not get murdered while I'm trying to do that.
I'm gonna have you roll rapport.
It's my good one. Oh shit. 1, 6.
Oh,
Damn, all the sixes today, y'all.
Sally, please. You know I wouldn't do this if it wasn't life or death, okay?
Okay, yeah. No, I know. I get it.
And you
I'm
don't have to be
still-
involved if you don't want to be involved. I'll
I'm
fucking take the bullet for it. Like,
I'm involved already. There's nothing we can't unring that bell.
that is really poor phrasing considering what Claudia can do.
Sorry.
Nothing. No, sorry.
Okay.
we gotta talk to him.
Yeah, I get that. I can't just like arrange a meeting for you though. That would have to go through L. Luckily for you, we're expecting our inspection this week. Senator's in town. I don't know where he's staying, and I can't like arrange a meeting for you there, but
Can you find out?
Could you
the only person who would know the details of his visit would be L.
could you get Elle to send a message for us then? To Senator Constantine?
What, and tell her what?
Representatives from the Song and Isa clan are here to see him.
Boy, y'all are just going for it then, aren't you?
It's kind of desperate at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't really know what else to do.
Shoot straight with us here, Sally. Is this really the best way that we should be going about this? Or if we need to talk to Constantine, should we not be going through AIM to do so?
I honestly don't know. I've never dealt with a situation like this, but if I go right now to Elle and I say, hey, by the way, I have 2 people in here from the founding families, blah blah blah. If I give that information out, I don't think they're just gonna let you walk out of the building.
Yeah,
I
that's what
told you.
Shut up, Penny.
I think there's gonna be a lot of questions, and there's probably gonna be some interrogations. Constantine will probably show up. So if you want that, I mean,
I think that's the
imagine-
nuclear option. Can Constantine was coming to town specifically to come to AIM. There's got to be some kind of itinerary.
probably, yeah.
Can you get Elle out of her office for 5 minutes?
Yeah, I
Please,
can
I'll
do
never
that.
ask you for anything ever again.
I'll
I
only
doubt
need
that.
3.
Vivi.
See, sometimes we are on the same page.
Oh boy.
Okay. I can get her out of their office for a few minutes.
I seriously owe you.
Yeah, you do.
Whatever you want.
Just don't make a mess, okay? Get what you need and get out. Don't make me regret this.
Thank you.
Right. Give me 5 minutes and go. You know where her office is.
Will it be locked?
Probably.
Electronically or manually?
Probably electronic lock.
Okay. Penny goes into her bag.
Oh,
I got a thing.
cool.
It's a crafts thing.
I was just gonna punch it.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
something called always making useful things. I don't ever have to spend a fate point to declare that I have the proper tools for a particular job using crafts, even in extreme situations.
Okay.
Yay.
So you have the tools that you need to get through this lock.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. 5 minutes. Get what you need. Get out. Okay.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah. She opens the door and then leaves.
Okay.
I was wrong. She really does love you.
What?
Never mind.
Didn't like you enough, she wouldn't be doing this.
I think love is a very strong word.
I said like.
Vivi said love.
No.
I was saying what to be polite.
I say a lot of things.
In Beelish.
Yeah, you do. Elle's office. Go out of here. Take a left out of the hall. Take another left. Second door on your right. Her name's on the door. It's not that hard.
Okay. You should just be able to place this over if it's a pin lock, if it's a key card. Do the key, then this.
Got it. Those get squirreled away somewhere.
And don't get caught, because I'm pretty sure I can't get you out of it.
That's fine. That's my job. She points at Feng and Penny, and she says, "You two should get out of here."
We'll meet you at the van. Just text if things go really bad.
Oh, if things go really bad, you won't hear from me at all. And she's gone.
Wait.
She likes me. She really likes me.
Be careful, okay?
Hey, what are the odds that AIM has anti-anima defenses in here? Like, if someone were to activate it, then some alarms will go off regardless about how sneaky you are.
I mean, I know certain areas of the building are built for that, but I don't know about the office.
I was gonna do a bit of an aura reading, but now that we say it, I don't want to pay it off.
There's a lot of paperwork you have to fill out to work here. I wouldn't risk it.
Yeah. We're gonna take Aurora with us.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go with them. See you back at the car.
Thanks for coming to work with me.
Oh yeah, this
I
place
know.
is really cool, but
It's
And I like her, by the way. I approve.
good. Maybe when all this blows over, I'll show you the shooting range or something. I think you'd really like Claudia.
Sounds good. All right, so Fang and Penny and Aurora are leaving.
Well, they're
You go-
really gonna think your interview did not go well.
Yeah, I think you go and you drop off your visitor's badges, and the receptionist looks at me and says, "Better luck next time."
I shouldn't have brought the pizza.
And you drop your badges and you leave. Piper, you're waiting at the conference room for Vivi to get back, or what are you doing?
I guess I'm just gonna wait.
Okay. So Vivi.
Maybe like try to intercept anybody that's going down that hallway.
Okay, so you're waiting outside the conference room?
Yes.
Okay. Vivi. I think burglary.
Yeah,
is gonna be
sounds
the
good to
role.
me.
She's
Yeah.
done it.
She's doing the blending in plain sight thing, where she's just walking like she's got a place to be. She like picks up a clipboard off of somebody's desk.
Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna roll burglary to overcome the challenge getting spotted here.
That's button.
What'd you get?
I got a 3. Not my best work.
No.
Was it a bad roll? Do you want to re-roll?
It is not a great roll, gotta say.
Yeah, I think you're gonna need more than that. I was picturing this at a 4.
I got a
you need to
question.
Yeah.
When do we refresh?
That is a good question. You have not narratively rested
Had a rest. Yep.
yet,
And
so
I'm all out of fate points.
I don't think there's anything you can do for that.
Nope.
Fuck.
Okay.
Were we factoring in the little thingy that Penny made her?
That's gonna let her get in through the door. But I'm not counting that as an asset. Here's what we're gonna do. This is perfect. I wanted the opportunity to do this anyway. So, Vivi, you follow the direction, kind of grab a clipboard, blending in. Most people don't recognize you. You just kind of look like you know where you're going. And you follow Piper's directions, 2 lefts and a right, or whatever it is that Piper said. And you reach the office for L. It's a chief of operations. Has L's name, which just says L on the office. And you take the key card that Penny has and kind of finagle it in there, following the instructions. Beep, close. You hear the lock disengage, and you're able to get inside. The office is empty. Nobody currently in it. Door closes behind you. It's again, a simple office. Has a semicircle desk, computer, neatly organized stacks of paperwork, a couple of ledgers stacked on top of each other, and on the far wall is a bookcase with some legal books and mostly administrative materials and stuff.
All right. I'm gonna go and spin into the spinny chair and immediately start at the computer, looking for his itinerary.
Okay. Yeah, you pull it up. I'm gonna say with this level of security here, I don't think the computer is locked. I think because she just left the office, so you get open. She made the mistake. She should have locked her computer beforehand. I'm not gonna get into this. You having to hack into the computer, do burglary, go full swordfish here. But no, you are able to pull it up, and there's a lot of different programs and databases here that you probably need separate credentials to get into, but you go straight to, I imagine, email or something like that. Yeah.
Essentially, I go to email, I type in Constantine. I also type, and if that doesn't bring up what I'm looking for, I type in itinerary, just buzzwords.
Okay. Yeah, you find it quick. It looks like pretty recently, probably actually earlier today, she received an email from the head of security for the senator's office, and it has final itinerary attached to it, and it has a list of where the senator is going to be going, appearances that he's going to be making during the day. Looks like he's scheduled to come by the AIM office. The inspection is supposed to be tomorrow. Today his itinerary looks like arriving in Vegas in the morning, so he's probably already here. There are a couple of lunch appointments that he was going to be making. Has the location for the hotel he's going to be staying at, and in the afternoon it looks like the fundraiser event this evening is going to be taking place at the auction that you were aware of is going to be this evening.
I'm just gonna scroll, take pictures, and send them as I take them.
Okay.
So they're just getting whoop, whoop, whoop.
Feng in the van is going to turn to Penny. Hey, wouldn't it have been just easier to go to the auction? I think Piper could have pulled some strings with her
I figure at something like
famousness.
that, with a lot of really expensive things there would not only be security for the senator, there would also be security for all the very expensive things.
I mean, at some point there should be like a meet and greet, right?
Maybe. I don't know if we can convince him to go into like a trance state in the middle of a meet and greet.
Hell, if
think
it's
that's-
full of non-anima users, like as he approaches us, flare up Omega and 4 Emperors. That'll get his attention.
I don't know if that's the kind of attention we want him to have on us.
But you do see between, because I said this was probably like early afternoon where he would be currently. It's probably back at the hotel, preparing like preparations and dinner before the auction. So
Is it a hotel that Wormhole does security for?
That is something that I will say, if you want to spend a fate point to make that true, then we can
Oh,
allow.
hell yeah, I do.
Okay, then yes.
Stanton Arms. We do this one.
I figured him for more of a Bellagio type of guy, but okay.
Stanton's smaller, easier to do security for. And it's super swanky. That makes sense.
Fang turns. How are you doing, Aurora? This is probably a lot.
Aurora's scrolling on her phone through Instagram. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Got it.
Oh.
I just figured with the whole, phantoms attacking you and explosion that,
Yeah.
talk about it, or you good?
I feel like I'm just gonna refuse to process it until this is all over.
Yeah, that's healthy too.
It's a survival mechanism. It works.
Oh, look at the kitty. Back in the office, you are
Deleting browser history.
yeah, you clear any evidence of your tampering here, and then you're heading out.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna head out the door and if there's nothing immediately outside of the door,
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna go around a corner and just wig off into garbage can.
Okay. You round the corner, wig off in the garbage can, and as you round the corner down one of the hallways, there's a water cooler there. Standing by the water cooler, with one of the tiny little triangular cups, cone cups, sipping on it, and giving you a big old smile, is Claudia. Says, "Hey, Vivi, right?"
Hey, Claudia. Vivi's gonna beeline towards her.
What are you doing here?
Just visiting, deciding if this is the place for me.
Is Piper here?
She was. I think she headed out I don't know, a few minutes ago.
Oh, right. Well, are you here to meet someone? Didn't you talking with Elle?
I think that there was a scheduling mishap. For some reason, I wasn't on the schedule.
Okay. Are you heading back to the parking lot?
Yeah, I guess I was going to.
Well, cool. I'll walk you out.
Great.
So how are things going? As she's making small talk, as the two of you are walking back to the front, past the conference rooms.
Yep, just full on playing it casual.
And Piper, you're standing outside the conference rooms as you see coming around the corner, Vivi and Claudia.
Here you are.
Okay, you are still here.
Yeah. I was just gonna wait till your meeting was over.
Yeah, that meeting didn't pan out. Looks like I actually wasn't on the schedule.
Oh. Huh.
We'll get it better. Well, we'll get it right next time.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. Hey, Claude.
Hey, Piper. You didn't happen to run into Sally, did you?
No. Sorry.
Right. What are y'all doing here?
I was just showing Vivi around.
So is she looking to join AIM then?
Maybe.
Just thinking about it.
She thinks about a lot of things.
Won't that get a little bit complicated with the whole thing with Penny, though?
What thing with Penny?
You didn't think that Claudia wasn't gonna, or that Sally wasn't gonna tell me, right?
Tell you what, I told her me and Penny aren't a thing.
Come on. This isn't any fun anymore. You don't have to lie to me.
Why would I lie to you?
Vivi just gives like a wide-eyed, like placating smile to Piper, like, what the fuck is going on?
Can we get in the conference room quick? Chat for a second.
Sure.
She ducks inside. Two of you follow.
Shuts the door. Locks the door.
Turns around, looks at the two of you. Okay, Isa. That whole thing.
Okay, yes, but I don't want to talk about it in the middle of the hallway, Claudia.
There was nobody around.
You don't know that they're not recording everything.
Paranoid.
Would you put it past Elle?
No, but
Okay.
still. I want to help.
Why?
I'm bored.
That's not a good enough reason.
Vivi gives her a sympathetic smile. Like, oh, I finally get you.
Listen, I'm not mad or anything. I get it. I think Sal's overreacting to all of it. Like, I understand where you're coming from. Blah, blah,
I didn't
blah.
lie. I
Ancient
just
prophecies,
couldn't.
that whole thing. Whatever. But I want to help.
Okay, fine.
Yay. So, where are we going?
I don't even... Vivi, where are we going? Did you find out where he was staying?
You should have gotten some texts from me.
It's a little busy.
Yes, I found out where he's staying.
Great.
Where who's staying?
No one.
How much do you really want to help?
I mean, I want to. I'm bored. I want to do something. Everybody's whispering and moving around secretly, and Sally's ignoring me. And what are you doing?
I can guarantee you won't be bored anymore. Follow me.
She
Welcome to the
follows.
team.
Vivi heads out the door.
If it isn't the consequences of her own actions,
Oh no, Vivi made a friend.
which is basically
How
worst
terrible.
case scenario.
For her.
Vivi made a friend. We're all in trouble.
Vivi was spending all of this, the entire time leading up to this, like with the whole Piper Sally shit. She's all like, this is why I don't make any connections whatsoever.
A connection.
Oh, hi, Claudia.
Vivi's smiling. We have a problem.
Is that what you say when you get back to the car?
Piper texts that.
Should we like open a window? We've been kind of pseudo hotboxing it in here for a while. Fang has like his own vape.
The entire van is just clouded because
This
you know,
universe,
like,
we all vape.
yeah. Penny has been just constantly.
As we're heading out the door, Vivi's just giving her like a rapid speed catch up. She's like, so evidently we're in a different timeline, and I'm the only person who can remember the first timeline. And if I get in a cocoon of bees, sometimes I can remember it a lot more vividly. Oh, that's kind of funny. Vivid, whatever. Which is to say, in this other timeline, the world kind of ended or almost ended, or we prevented it from ending, and it's going to happen again. So we need to prevent that from happening. I knew you in the other timeline. I also knew Sally in the other timeline. And you guys seem pretty nice, all things considered. So that's why I'm choosing to trust you here. So it won't be an issue. Will it, Claudia?
Makes perfect sense to me.
Awesome. See, I knew I liked her.
In this other timeline, was I cool?
So cool.
Awesome.
You had an anima.
Really?
Really
What was it like?
cute. It was like a puppy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dead bodies.
I was getting to that. It was a puppy. Yeah, and it let you switch bodies with people.
That's
It got
awesome.
it got pretty weird.
Wish I could have that now. I'm jealous of y'all with the anima stuff. That seems like it'd be so cool.
I don't know, it might be latent. Oh, she's trying to summon her anima.
It didn't work. Did it? No, I don't see a puppy.
Shut the man
We'll
about.
try again
A
later.
stray dog just walks by. I did it!
Is that it?
No, I don't think so. Yours had like 3 heads.
3 head. Left out the best part.
Sorry, I forget some things
The
sometimes.
switching bodies wasn't the best part.
No, 3-headed dog. That's awesome.
Was it composed of bone?
It was a
too?
skeleton. It was a 3-headed skeletal dog. And you just hear shrieking from like as the elevator goes up. And it was a skeleton. As the door is open.
And they all get a text. Oh, and Claudia's coming.
Yep. By the time we get to the car, Vivi has given her like the most abridged version of everything that's happened so far.
So Claudia comes skipping up to the car as y'all are getting her caught up, and the door flies open. She says, "Hey Feng, hey Penny,
Hey, Claude.
I don't know you."
Oh, that's Aurora. She's
Aurora.
Piper's
No,
younger
sister.
sister. I mentioned her.
Are we allowed to talk now?
Yes, you're allowed to talk now. Claudia knows everything.
Cool.
And you're okay with that?
She's on our side now. Just sort of shoves her into the van and
Scooch.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Hi.
I was thinking there's like a Taco Bell close by to the hotel. We could stop off for Baja Blast.
I mean, I love Baja Blast. I'll never say no to a Baja Blast.
So much sugar.
Can I get cinnamon twists?
Sure.
They
I'll
do
get
a 0 sugar version. It's actually really tastes like the original.
Okay,
Cinnamon
fine.
twists?
No,
Which
sorry,
one of you
is
Blast.
talking?
I know we were. Sorry.
Fang is
crossed
starting
yours.
the car.
You sound just like my sister.
I know it's really hard for me to differentiate these voices. I know, right? It's really hard.
Oh my
I
God,
think
this
I'm gonna go for
person.
more of like a kind of nasally
regret
sort of perky
everything.
thing. Yeah, and I'm gonna go just
Vivi.
a little bit softer. Okay.
yeah.
Help.
I can't
Omega?
help you now.
Omega.
I.
Can we do
Do you have
like
a
little
TikTok? Yeah,
turning
dude. You want
back
to?
time thing to make this never happen?
Try.
No, don't try. No. Why are you?
There's a small little.
Claudia leans forward. Vivi, are you on TikTok?
No, not at all.
I'm gonna set you up with one then.
Okay, you can, but don't put my real name on there.
Okay.
BB?
Already taken.
No one will ever know.
Like B. B-E-E, B-E-E. It works on so many levels.
Penny,
Why are you encouraging this?
Why are you such a genius?
It
I'm
just
not-
comes
is
naturally,
this,
I guess.
Is this another timeline? What's happening?
At this
What's going
point, I'm
on?
just going with the flow.
Okay, Taco Bell.
Right.
Alright.
5, 6 Baja Blast Freeze, 1
And as we are
I
just
doing
want
our
regular
Taco
sugar.
Bell,
2 0 sugar, please.
2-0 sugar.
as we do our Taco Bell order,
Yes, he said
gonna-
cinnamon twist. Oh my god.
we're gonna pan out and take our break here.
It's just Star Power goes on a road trip.
Yep.
Their
Hell
training
yeah.
montage road trip.
And we're gonna come back to, I don't know, kidnap a senator or something, whatever y'all are gonna do.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Emma.
no one said that out loud.
We were thinking it. Jeez.
We shall see if it is necessary.
We shall see.
We could probably take him.
Oh, did anyone grab a burlap
What's he
sack on the
gon-
way out?
What's he gonna do? Make us tell the truth while we're kidnapping him?
What are you doing? We're here to kidnap you.
Oh. Guess I shouldn't have compelled them to tell the truth there.
All right, we're gonna take our break, everyone, and come back, hopefully still on this energy level, and see where we get to next in our session. Stay tuned, go get water, take a break, stretch, eat a snack, whatever you need to do, and we will see you back here very shortly. Welcome back, Internet. Thank you for hanging out with us while we took our break. We are refreshed and stretched and ready to go. Let's do this. Y'all were ordering Taco Bell. So let's walk me through the full Taco Bell order.
Oh, I thought you said you all were gonna like order Taco Bell, and I was getting really excited for you, but you meant in game. Never mind.
No, I'm getting
No.
that spicy burger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No,
I
that
got
makes
food
sense.
already.
And carrot cake. Yeah.
What if we just like broke out in that that song that Rhett and Link did in the Taco Bell drive-thru that one time?
You're gonna have to send me a link. I don't know that
I
one.
don't think I know that one.
They were this was a thing like maybe like 10 years ago.
There we
That-
Okay.
Like people would sing in the drive-thru their orders.
go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let me get 2 frozen Baja Blasts.
I'm not actually doing that. No, we're not actually doing
Stop it! Stop it, RJ! Stop it right now!
0 sugar, and then 2 regular, and some cinnamon twists. Make that 2.
Y'all are eating your Taco Bell while driving to the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
It's just.
I just made up a
after
name called the Stanton. It sounded
Yeah, it sounded legit to me.
Bougie,
I didn't know.
so-
If it was driving to the Stanton. It was Stanton something.
Stanton Arms.
Stanton Arms. There we go.
Stanton Arms. Yeah. It sounded legit. I was like, oh, is that a real hotel? Yeah. Yeah. So you're driving to the hotel. We should probably. Do y'all want to come up with a plan on the way there, or just freeform jazz this?
As we normally do.
Maybe a plan is in order. I don't know.
Reform Jazz made me a friend, so
It did.
let's just keep on rolling and see how it goes.
All right. You pull up to the hotel.
No, we need a plan. We need a plan.
Music
You know if
transcends
we
all
make a plan-
boundaries.
You know, if we make a plan, Piper's immediately gonna go off book, though.
I know, but at least it gives us a baseline.
Okay, fine, Penny. What are we doing?
There's a boombox in the back. I could stand outside Constantine's window blasting what's that song?
No.
Are you trying to ask
Despacito?
him?
Yes. That one. Why would you use a boombox when
Swap.
I'm literally sitting right here?
Because then you're gonna infiltrate and then get behind him and then just knock him out with like a lamp.
Why would I be
Wait
the
a minute,
one doing the infiltrating? I'm
And
clearly
why
the-
are we
no,
knocking him out?
I'm clearly the
Because
face.
we're-
Wait, hold on. Everybody, shut up. I am clearly the face of this operation.
Yes. you
I do
are.
not do the infiltrating. Just so we're clear.
I was under the impression we
Super
were
clear.
freeforming a plan, so I was just spitballing.
Oh,
I know.
got a
and I want to
question.
tell you why you're doing it badly.
Does Constantine have an anima?
yes.
Yes.
It compels people to tell the truth and can also, I guess, burn people like in radiant energy or something.
Okay, so I guess the plan is we go in and talk to him and tell him to use his anima on us.
So he'll know we're
Sure.
telling the truth.
Yeah,
And
and if he
what about-
doesn't, we'll kidnap him.
There's gotta be like options between those two things.
Despacito.
Aurora! Headphones, please.
Oh, sorry.
shares one with Claudia.
I just thought that was Val.
That was amazing.
It probably was.
It was a combination of the two.
Listen, somebody's got to keep this train on the tracks.
all right.
And
Maybe
it's so not me.
maybe we kind of leave out that for the moment, Penny's Isa. Say that someone from the Song Clan is here to see him
Okay.
about the obelisk, and that might get us a meeting with him.
Okay, and that's true too. You are here, and we do need to talk to him about the obelisk. So there you go.
Are you going to be okay? It's not like when all 3 of us are in the same room, you're gonna go wide-eyed and spiraling off into some vision, all right?
Are you talking to me or are you talking to Vivi?
I'm talking. Wait, what's up with Vivi?
What do you mean? What's not up with Vivi right now? No
did you
offense.
miss?
You just have
Did
a
you
lot
miss
going
the
on.
whole cocoon of bees thing? You were there for that.
There's a lot of information going on. I'm trying to parse it all out.
Okay, maybe I should be the one doing the lying.
It's
But we're not
wow.
lying,
To
right?
be
Well, just to
fair,
get in.
when I was having weird visions, it was because I had a head wound. I'm better now.
Are you?
I'm better now.
I want to add, before we do too much plan, I do want to add one wrinkle to this plan.
Because everything
this
was going
scenario.
so
I
smoothly.
know. Well, I don't want there to be too much planning before I introduce this wrinkle and then have to redo all the planning. I'm going to say y'all arrive at the hotel, probably like parking a little bit off in the van, because I assume y'all aren't going to drive up for valet parking with the company van.
No. Although again, I did spend the fate point, so that is
Yes.
also an option.
Yeah, so it's not weird that the van's there. It's
Yeah.
just like y'all park and are finishing up your Taco Bell and talking. Penny, you were driving, right?
Feng was
Feng
right.
Or Feng was driving?
Yes. Feng was
Okay,
driving.
I imagine Penny maybe like in the passenger seat or something. Like
Sure.
that. Someone catches your eye and you look and you see the side of your mirror, and you can see behind you the pull up for the front of the hotel, and a car pulls up that's familiar to you, and you see one of the valets come over, opens the door, and stepping out, handing their keys to the valet, is your father.
Fuck.
Awkward.
Takes his ticket.
Penny does that meme of John Krasinski like pulling the the seat and just like leaning all the way down.
Vivi's behind her, and she's like, huh, what's he doing here?
Who?
Oh shit.
Is that your dad?
That's my dad. My dad is here. I don't know why my dad is here. Why is my dad at the...
Should we be intercepting your dad?
I don't know. Feng, can you like track him or something?
We can put a B on him.
Or yeah, that.
Vivi like sticks out a hand and gives a B to Fang.
You like boop their face and a little tortoise mask appears on them.
Armored B.
Metal B.
Metal B.
Yes.
Okay, and you're
Amigo.
gonna...
This one's like the young rookie bee that like, you know, studied under Beatrice and like really needs to prove themselves.
That means that they're either gonna die or be the only bee to survive. It's one of the two.
Oh no, the tortoise mask was red.
No.
Oh, sorry, hold on. Let me open up Gmod so I can change the color.
You send the bee over to scout. I'm trying to decide what. I guess the core. I don't think there's so much notice. I think this is going to be more of a stealth roll.
I'm not bad at that though.
Okay.
I would
Okay,
hope
good.
not.
How do you sound so comforting and yet not? That's a 4, BB.
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 Okay.
That's the name of the rookie. B is BB.
BB. You send the bee after it falls, and yeah, you see you, through your like combined perception, Fang and Vivi, two of you, like Fang's aura reading and Vivi perceiving through the bee. You see, kind of get the scan of the interior of the hotel and the bottom floor. It seems like there's a lot of security here. Again, very swanky hotel. Couple of patrons milling about, having drinks at the bar and stuff. And Mr. Isa, or Paul, as his friends would call him, goes, kind of walks up to the desk or something. Speaks with the concierge for a minute before one of these security officers comes over and approaches him. They speak just as the bee's coming up. You catch the tail end of this conversation. Says, "Yes, I'm here for my appointment with the senator." And the security officer, whoever this is, the agent, stops for a second, kind of brings up a headpiece, speaks and mumbles into it for a minute. Yes, sir. Mr. Heiza, please follow me. And leads him to the elevators. The two of them go upstairs.
Your dad is here to see the senator.
Fuck.
Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe he's trying to do the same thing we are.
I very highly doubt it.
Has your dad seen your grandma? She says, pointing to the respective people who that would apply to.
My family's been cut off from the rest of the families for generations now.
Hence why she shot him with a beanbag.
Well, maybe that would be why she would be the harder one and why he would go to her last. Hey, can you call your grandma and make sure she's okay? Boop, 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 boop. Because if he's not here to try and work things out in a good way, he's here to work things out in a bad way.
Feng calls his grandmother.
It rings and goes to voicemail. And the voicemail picks up and says, how do you set the Feng? I hit the button,
Grandma,
it made the
It's
beeping.
going, Grandma.
All
You
right.
gotta...
All right,
Speaking
beep.
of. Grandma, it's Feng. Can you give me a call back? All right, bye. No, it went to voicemail.
What time is it? Is she watching her shows? Her stories? She may be watching her stories.
Is that normal? Is that normal for her?
Unless
I
she's
think-
taking a break.
What's going
Susan
on?
B. Anthony, go check on her.
Do you know what they're saying?
It'd be a
What are they
call,
saying? What are they saying?
Following them up the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
Here is where I think the last thing you get here, because I think it's gonna get cut off here in a second. I wanna we'll check. Yeah. As you're heading up the stairs, like I think you're noticing like the picture, essentially like your feedback is like getting a little fuzzy, and like maybe BB like he's like feeling a bit weird coming up the elevator, like something's off. Reaches the floor, gets off on, and that whatever that is getting strong, like something is disrupting your anima abilities. And just as the security officer goes to the door, brings out a key card, opens the door, pushes it open, and Paul heads inside, and you can see in there is currently like it's a rather large like hotel suite. There is a table set up in the middle just off like the kitchen and main like living area, and currently sitting at that table wearing a very nice navy suit, the top button currently undone, looking a little bit casual, but having a drink, a glass of scotch sitting there. You see, as you remember vividly in your memory, Vivi, Constantine, already sitting there having a drink, sitting across from Grandma Song. And looks up and gives a nod to Paul just as the door closes, and your bead just vanishes or pings back to you or whatever it might be, like something disrupted it.
Susan B. Anthony, you can come back.
What? What do they say?
Grandma's in there.
What?
Looks like the adults are talking.
We gotta get up there.
Hey, do you think this is what your dad wanted to talk to you about?
I don't know.
We'll never know because you were rude and didn't talk to your dad.
It's
Okay, he's a scary guy sometimes. Like
all dads are.
My dad's pretty tame.
We gotta get up there.
We gotta get up there.
No.
Okay. Why?
I can get up there in like 2 minutes, but I can't take anyone with me.
Because if they're making decisions that involve all of the stuff we've been working on, we need to know.
I can disrupt their plans.
I think that their room is also warded against anima somehow, because as soon as that door shut, we lost track of BB.
That would make sense.
All right, let's go.
So we'll do this the old-fashioned way.
I think that they both they all start heading towards the building, and then Vivi peels off from them and like whips up onto the roof.
So everybody, well, okay. So when we say everybody, you do also have two tagalons, Aurora and Claudia, who are in the back and kind of just like hanging out here. I think there was probably some instant, like I had this joke earlier on that Claudia made at some point. It's like, maybe they're just banging. But we didn't get to that part, and y'all talked over my joke that I was going to make. But you did say that at some point, suggest that.
Gross.
Not grandma too, just Paul and the
Senator.
Thank
For
you for
grandma.
the input.
4 grams.
Claudia, out of
Before grandma.
Before
Claudia, out of
grandma.
all of them,
Grandma.
you assume that grandma is the prude?
This is the window.
So are Claudia and Aurora staying in the car? Are you putting on some music and cracking a window for them?
The air
Like-
conditioner is on and they're listening to their favorite radio station. Please don't break the window.
Okay.
Do they offer to help?
Yeah, I mean, Claudia's like, I'm not just gonna wait in the car. That'd be boring. I came here to do fun stuff.
Okay, you're a representative of AIM, and if we need to use that, we will. Is that okay?
Cool.
So we want to get in there, right? We don't want them to stop from talking.
I think we just want to know what they're talking about. For now.
Vivi
And if
will
we need
hand
to
her.
intercept, we can do that.
Vivi will hand her a bee and say, "If you see anyone leave, let her know." This is Susan B. Anthony. She is a sweetheart, but she is also so soft. Be very careful with her.
Thank you.
I've been doing this for a long time, kiddo. You're in good hands.
She's 3 weeks from retirement.
No!
He's gonna take a bullet for BB.
Go out
you know
with a
this.
bang.
Get the fuck off my plane.
I'm going to the roof.
I want a whole show that's just the bees in this like
Yeah.
precinct, like they're like a like
Do you mean
basically
the
like
precinct?
the bee sync.
Ah!
Yeah.
You
That's
could
the name of
probably-
the show.
You could probably hack
be
Honey Heist to do this too.
Yeah, just like bee cops, like just on the
Beat
On the beat?
cops.
Beat cops. We've done it. We've done it again, folks.
Oh,
It's the Honey Heist hack. Beat cops. Will be
Cop.
played later.
You're also a bee.
Roll for B, roll for cop.
We've done it. We've made an entire game.
Oh my god.
Yep.
We're gonna do this at some point. Okay,
It's gonna happen.
Somebody write that down so we don't forget
Yes.
It's gonna be in my notes right now.
it. All right. What were we doing again? All right, y'all were going into the
He
building.
was
So
bitching.
Claudia and Aurora are gonna stay outside and keep watch. All right. Not happy about it, but they'll do it. Everyone except for Vivi is just going in the front doors to the hotel, and Vivi, you are sneaking around like a side entrance.
yeah, either to the roof or a side entrance, whichever seems more reasonable. I was gonna turn into bees and then go into the ventilation system, but then I remembered I don't have any fate points.
No, you don't. You could
You
use
should
your
be taking a nap in the van right now.
you could use your abilities to get up to the roof. The disruption seems mostly focused on their room, so you could probably get up there fine if you want to do that.
I think she goes up to the roof, and then like stands in front of like a vent like shaft, and like sort of like makes a diving motion into it. And then she realizes, oh, I'm all out of juice. And she's like, guess I do this the old fashioned way. And she just rips the like cover off of the vent and crawls in.
Okay. I'm looking at. I'll figure out a way to get you some fate points back. Don't you worry.
Honey, should we be doing the highway work for wormhole thing?
Yeah. I think I think Tim's here today, so I can try and talk to him.
No, that
Does
was Dave.
the
That's-
three of you walk in? The concierge addresses you and says, "Good afternoon. Can I help you?"
Hi, yes. I'm here with, pulls out like her ID badge. I'm here with Wormhole Security. I needed to talk to the attendant on duty, Tim.
Right. One moment. May I see your credentials, please?
Of course.
Thanks. This button pulls up the phone. Is there actually Tim? Is actually we're going with that?
Yeah, we're just gonna go with
okay.
Tim. Yeah.
Tim. Right. Appears that you have. What was your name again?
Penny.
Penny. Penny here. Oh. Right. All right. Okay. I'll send them back. Hangs up. Here you are.
Thank you.
I can escort you to the staff entrance, and you can go conduct your business.
Thank you.
Kind of stops and looks a bit and sees Piper. And I recognize you. You're Piper, right?
Yes. Hi.
Are you with? Are you performing, or you? Here for-
No, I do a lot of volunteer work with a lot of different places.
Oh, right. Makes sense.
I like to learn new things.
I loved your most recent album. And as
Thank
he
you.
reaches the door, pulls out a set of keys, opens it, pushes back. End of the hall on the right.
Thank you so much.
Three of you head back to the wormhole security office in the back.
Eventually, I'm gonna have to start actually volunteering somewhere.
I
You
mean,
could've
technically, you kind of are.
I would have said I was Penny's friend and I'm just tagging along.
No, we got you on the books last week, so technically you're an employee.
I mean, for
You could actually
Piper.
write this down as. Like,
Oh, Paul gave me
hours.
my ID the other day too.
Yeah.
You reach the.
Nepotism.
I'm just trying to keep Penny out of the tabloids if at all possible. Is why I don't go with that.
Thank you.
You reach the back room, and stepping out from the office is about the time you arrive. You see Tim, who is a Tim. I'm not going to do a vivid description for Tim. He's wearing a secure.
Hi, Tim.
Penny, how can I help? I wasn't aware that you were going to be coming by today.
Neither was I. I need to take a look at some of the footage, if you don't mind. We have a possible situation, but I just want to make sure we're good.
What kind of situation?
I'm just making sure we didn't get hacked. Again, don't spread that around.
Right.
We should be good.
Let's work on that. I don't know if you know this, but there's a senator staying here right now, so we should be.
Which is exactly why I want to keep this quiet. So, yeah.
Right. Okay. Going in.
Thanks.
Leads the three of you inside. So what are you doing?
I think I'm just trying to get into the system and see if we can get eyes on this room. Potentially ears, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
From a security standpoint, there will not be cameras inside the
No,
room.
I
but
don't
I
think-
know. I
Okay.
know.
Yeah, I definitely don't think there's cameras. There's probably a camera on this hall, and so you're
Mhm.
able to cycle through it. And you do find a camera that's on this hall, and you know it's the right floor because there are two security federal agents that are standing at the outside of the room.
Penny, I'm gonna do a sweep of that floor just in case.
That sounds like a plan.
You want to come with Piper?
Yeah, I don't know what else I'm gonna do.
All right.
Unless, do you need me, Penny?
I don't think so.
Okay. I'll help get us past security.
I have an idea. We're gonna loop the footage.
Okay.
Oh no.
Yay, I love this bit.
Okay. So as part of while you're working on stuff, you're going to take a moment to loop the security footage. Okay. What would I roll here? Maybe crafts? Yeah, or burglary.
I got crafts, sure.
Let's go with crafts. What is hacking but a digital arts and crafts project?
Really? Okay. That's 2 plus, so that's a 4.
Okay. You loop the footage. I think that is plenty. It's not if anybody's looking too hard, they'll figure it out, but you're hoping that nobody will, at least soon enough to realize what you've done.
Cool. She will set it as well to stop and disappear, maybe like in an hour.
Okay. So to loop for the next hour.
Yeah.
Okay. Can do. While you're doing that, Piper and Feng head upstairs. Wow. Apologies. Vivi, you are in the vents. Are you going toward trying to find the room that they're in?
Yeah, that's the plan so far.
Okay.
She has a general idea of where it'll be because of her bee being in that general vicinity for a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that's fair. Let's do a stealth or burglary. So I'll go burglary.
Okay. Second best skill. Don't fail me now. But that's a 3.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. You scale through the vents, moving as quietly as you can. Hard to do when the aluminum.
Yeah.
Paneling
In
here.
reality, this is not feasible at all.
No, it's not. But we're going with Mission Impossible rules here. You kind of scale through it and going past a few rooms along the way. You hear some TVs going and scale past, and eventually you begin to hear some like conversation coming up through the vents. And you pause as you're looking down through a short shaft down to a vent cover into one of the rooms, and you can hear faintly the sound of a familiar voice, and you hear Grandma. And there's like the clinking of a glass, and then Grandma saying, "All right, well, let's get this over with then." And you hear another familiar voice, Paul, saying, "Well, there's no reason to be so negative about it. It's tradition after all." And another unfamiliar voice, maybe a political adder too, you've heard of Constantine, saying, "Right, well, I'm in the same boat. I don't see much we're going to accomplish here speaking today, but I suppose we'll convene as we do. Any updates or anything that we need to discuss? Proposals that need to be made?" And Grandma quickly chimes in, "No, everything's fine. I'm satisfied with the current agreement. And Paul comes in and says, and you know my stance on things. I was hoping you might have changed your perspective, David. David chuckles slightly. Me changing my perspective. You're the one who's in the wrong here. The actions of your organization have grown preposterously reckless and endangering the lives of... Paul cuts in and says, all right, I don't need to hear the spiel again. Listen, you're not looking at the bigger picture here. The work that we're doing, what we're trying to maintain, is so much greater than what you can understand. That the preservation of our way of life and the secrecy that we uphold is paramount to our operations and keeping the people safe. We don't need some sort of government watchdog keeping eyes on us. It's let us continue to handle things the way that we are. You hear the sound of a chair squeaking a little bit as it appears that somebody stands up, and some footfalls. A little bit further away, you hear Constantine say, I think you're the one that's short-sighted here, Paul. Things are changing. I'm sure you and I'm sure both of you have seen that something's different. Something's wrong. The activity is skyrocketed. We've had more reported incidents in the last 6 months than we've had in the last 6 years. Something dangerous is coming, and I know that you know more about it than you're telling either of us. That's what we're trying to do here, is have checks and balances, have some semblance of responsibility other than to our own egos. And Paul is sort of silent for a second, says, egos, huh? You're the senator here. I've seen your ads. I know your bottom line here. You're accusing me of having an ego. I know that you're only doing all of this to get... Well, we don't have to get into all of that, but... David, this isn't the right way to do things. I understand there's things going on and things I wish that I could share with you, but I don't trust you with this information. Not until you call off your dogs and stand down. And David responds, that's not going to happen. There's a long beat of silence before Grandma speaks up. Like I said, useless. Both of you, squabbling like children. I don't know why we bothered meeting like this. And David from across the room, sometimes I don't either. We'll cut that conversation there. Vivi, anything you want to do while that's going on?
As soon as she is able to hear the conversation, I think she gets out her phone and mutes the other side so that like it doesn't, or rather she mutes her phone and then like calls the rest of the group in a group call and just sort of sets it down on the vent and then makes herself comfortable.
Okay. So y'all are overhearing this, maybe Piper and Feng heading up a stairwell, listening to this as you're reaching the floor. Penny, like imagine listening on the call while you're at the computer, trying not to let Tim see what you're doing or overhear what you're listening to. Anything that y'all do in reaction to this, or Piper and Feng? I guess like the next people I were going to go to were the two of you while you were hearing the tail end of this conversation.
Feng looks to Piper if they're in the stairwell, and then looks over to a fire alarm.
Okay, it's not the worst idea.
Yeet, I guess.
Uh,
Or is she gonna stop him?
Hold on.
Just a hand on his hand.
Should we let this play out?
I kind of feel like it might go really south really fast.
What's the worst thing that can happen?
They all die.
Right. Shit.
There might be, I don't know. You know in the Old West when someone pulls a gun out at an old poker table? That sort of thing?
No, but okay.
It's at a point of a standoff. And it's going to boil over. And I don't know if you know this, but Grandma doesn't have an anima.
You really think it's gonna go that bad?
I don't want to wait around for it to get that far.
There's there's a beeping of like an incoming call on another line to you, Piper, on your phone.
Shit.
It's from
Oh.
Aurora. Piper?
Yeah.
We have a situation down
What's
here.
happening?
There's someone else coming up to the building.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Description? Anything?
Scary looking, and there's a phantom with them. And they're just walking right up to the front door.
What do they look like?
They're tall, and they've got like a shaved head and some sort of piercings, and I can't really figure that out.
Go,
like
leave,
bad
leave
piercings.
now. Both of you. Vulcan's here.
Pull the fire alarm. We're heading up there. I don't care if there's security, but we're getting Grandma out of there.
Let's go.
Penny, you're also on security cameras, and around this time that Piper's getting this call, you look down to another feed on yours, and you see a coming up to like in the front, the front security camera kind of like flickers for a second, and then you see walking up to the front doors, like there's a slide open, unseen by like the valet, and so like doesn't even react, the concierge doesn't react to them walking into the lobby. You see a tall man with tall, like 7 feet tall, with kind of like almost like a very square kind of head and like shape to them, with these big like metal piercings like going like through the sides of their neck, like spikes almost, and dozens of other like piercings along their brow and along their chin.
You make a fucking inquisitor.
There's a fucking steel inquisitor walking into this place.
Kind of, yeah, kind of like that. But their eyes are this like deep, like smoldering red.
Okay, she finishes whatever she's doing very quickly. She turns to Tim. We have a situation. I need you to lock down right now. Do not leave this room.
Behind them, prowling in, a little bit tall, kind of gonna like stoop into the room, is a creature, a phantom. It appears that almost looks like a panther, except taller than, about as tall as he is, about 7 feet tall and wide, almost as wide as the double set doors, with this like metal plating over its body, and this smoke that is just pooling off of it, and it begins to stalk in, as well as the man looks around the room kind of towards all of the humans that are in the room. And as you give this warning to Tim, he looks, he's like, what are you talking about? You see that camera feed goes out with this like, there's this flash, and the camera just cuts. and you feel the ground. All of you feel the building sort of tremor a little bit.
I'm going to turn to Piper and like put a hand on her shoulder and push her up the stairs. Go, get them out of here. He's going to make his way down to the lobby.
Okay, I'm gonna change our music here. My mouse, don't die on me right now. All right. So, what is everybody's immediate reaction here?
Piper's running upstairs.
Feng's going downstairs.
Penny's texting the group chat. Phantom, Vulcan, get them out of here, and is running toward the lobby.
Vivi watches those notifications come up on her phone, and she goes, and just like rests her head on like the dusty interior of the vent for a second. And then she like scoots forward a little bit and then like lowers herself into the vent. And then just like from the interior of the room, they see a couple of feet just poof, like knock out the vent. And she's going to drop herself down and she's going to say, "Hey, everybody, I was here all along. We need to go."
Immediately, everyone at the table sort of freezes and looks. There's no security in the room currently because they were having a private conversation. And they all stop, and there's just this moment of silence amongst all of them before Grandma says, "Vivi, what are you
Hi, Grandma.
doing here?"
There's a phantom walking into the building right now. It's going to be bad news. So I think everybody needs to get out of here.
Constantine looks over at Paul and says, Did you have somebody spying on our meeting? And Paul says, "No, I had no idea." They looks over at Grandma. And Grandma says, "Fuck if I know."
I love Grandma.
I love Grandma.
I work alone. And as soon as I say that, I want to say Piper opens the door.
So Piper, you head down the hall where there are two security guards who, as the building shakes, their hands go to their hips. One of them turns and like holds out a hand towards you and says, "Ma'am, you're going to have to stay right there."
I don't have time for this. I need to get everybody out of that room now.
You don't have that.
Okay, Piper pulls a gun.
authority.
Move.
You pull a gun on two federal agents standing outside.
Also a
the-
federal agent.
I know they don't know that. They're seeing a girl with pink hair pull a gun on them.
Good.
You have a
You have your
badge?
badge?
Yeah.
Bring out the badge and the
Okay,
gun.
because you went gun first.
Yeah.
And that wasn't
I didn't say
what
Piper was good at her job.
This is standard procedure. Gun, badge.
She didn't get a whole lot of training.
Okay. Do you want to go badge first instead of gun first?
She'll pull the badge out also.
Okay.
It was getting to that before everyone else decided to play for me.
I'm sorry. The gun comes out first, and then the badge.
Oh, I love it.
Move.
Because they both pull, as you pull out your gun, they draw as well. And as you pull out the badge too, they both hesitate. Oh. Say so in the first place. Almost shot you. And knocks in,
I can take it.
bangs on the door. "Senator!" And the door opens as Constantine opens that, sees Piper saying there's, "Why is there a pop star standing in the
Hi,
hallway?"
Senator Constantine. I'm from AIM. We need to leave.
"You're from..." Paul Isa says, "You're from AIM. What?"
Hi, Mr. Isa.
There's a moment of pause as the gears and everybody's
Hi,
brains
Grandma.
are turning at once. "Hi, Piper." Grandma seems completely unfazed by all this, doesn't give a fuck. It's just like, all right, this is Tuesday.
Vulcan is here, and we need to leave.
Paul and David share a look, and then Paul, focusing on David again, says, "You need to disable the dampener now." David shakes his head. Fine. Reaches into his pocket and pulls out something that almost looks about the size of a phone and hits it. And as he hits this button, there's this like reverberation in the air that you didn't even realize you were feeling, like a pressure that is suddenly just like lifted off of you, Piper, as you suddenly feel that you have access to your anima abilities again.
Vivi notes where he puts that in his pocket.
Yeah, sticks it back into his right breast pocket.
All right, so we're leaving now before we have to leave via the window.
The two security guards turn back towards the senator and says, "Senator, we need to get you out of here. This building is under attack." And Senator Constantine pauses for a second. You can see that like there's a bit of a conflict in him, and he turns to Paul and he says, "I assume that you can handle this with yours?" And Paul nods and says, "We can." David turns to the security officers and says, "All right, lead the way." And they begin to escort him towards the stairwell.
Oh, no, I'm going with them.
Okay, and you follow as well.
I told you guys when you least expected it, Piper was going to pull that again.
Hell yeah.
That is when I least expected it. When there was the highest probability that you would get shot back.
Yeah. She's so dumb, you guys. You don't
She is so dumb. Like, didn't have her anima powers or anything. Just would have died there.
Yeah.
That would have been bad.
She didn't know.
She didn't know.
But so brave.
Yeah, so brave. So
I don't know if brave is the right word.
Yeah.
I think it's
Bravery.
arrogant.
Yeah. Or stupidity. One of the two.
So often do you see one hand in hand with the other.
So Vivi, you are now in the left in the room with Paul, Mr. Isa, and Grandma, and Paul. There are a few questions I'm going to have when this is all done, but is my daughter here?
Theoretically.
I'll take that as a yes. Downstairs, I assume?
I honestly couldn't tell you. You're the one who knows.
I mean
where
the
all-
danger. The
Oh, yeah. No, yes.
All right.
Definitely that's where the danger is.
Well, let's go then.
Grandma, I'm going to stick with you because Fang's going to be really sad if something happens to you. And I don't want to deal with that. So
I understand. That's fine. Either way. If we're going to have to take the stairs, though, you're going to have to give me some time.
understood. Vivi's going to help Grandma out of the building.
Okay. Feng and Penny.
What's the lobby like?
Sweating, you guys. I am sweating.
The two of you go rushing into the emerging, I'm going to say, from different doorways at the same time into the lobby. Or what was the lobby? Because the entire interior space is scorched, like black marks in the streaks of fire, like running all through the interior. There's no fire left. It's not, the building isn't in flames, but just everything is just burned to, anything that could burn is burned to ashes. You can see the outline of like where the desk was, and you can see the smoldering remains of anybody that was in the lobby at the time. It is currently empty, except for standing at the center, you see who you correctly identify as Vulcan, who, with these burning cinder-like eyes, looks over at you, Penny, and back over to Fang and says, I should have guessed that you were going to be here. That makes this easier for me. Now do me the favor and die. And holds up two hands at each of you, and you watch as these metal spikes begin to protrude from their palms. Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay.
What you also notice, though, is that leopard creature, that whatever the cat was, is not in the lobby currently.
Fuck. Oh, by the way, my notice is +3 now.
Oh, good.
My shoot is 5.
We're gonna do a round with the people in the lobby, and then I'm gonna get back to the people that are escorting people out of the building.
Okay.
Let me double check what Vulcan's notice is. Okay. Notice for Vulcan is only a +1, so I think both of you are going to go first. So who has the higher of the two of you now?
It's gonna be Penny.
Penny. Okay, Penny, you go.
Okay, I am activating my maximum overdrive right the fuck now.
Okay.
And fuck. Okay, we're going for the anaconda move here, and she's gonna chuck Omega at Vulcan and squeeze. Hopefully he pops like a tube of toothpaste.
Okay.
Okay. That's 2. My shoot's 5. That's a 7 plus my maximum overdrive. It's a 4. So that's an
Okay.
11.
So you are attempting to essentially crush.
I want
Vulcan.
to crush him. Yes.
I'm gonna have him defend with physique. All right, that's too many dice. That's a 4. What did you roll again?
11.
You rolled an 11 total.
I rolled a 2. My shoot is 5 plus my maximum overdrive, which is bumped, of a 4. That is an 11.
All right. I am going to try to. I'm going to reduce that. I'm going to spend a fate point. I'm going to reduce that just a little bit, using his uncontrollable rage aspect as essentially trying to, like, he's fighting through this as much as he can to stay on his feet. So that'll bump to a 6, 11. So it's a 5 shift hit. All right. So
Damn.
I'll mark the 4 stress box I'll mark the 3 stress box and take a mild consequence. One mild consequence be
Entangled.
yeah, we'll go something like that. I'll go with that. All right, so Omega in this like furious like adrenaline filled moment,
My dad is here. All the important people are here. I should have talked to my dad, guys. Now he's gonna die. I'm very, very upset. Omega, help.
The Omega forms around Vulcan, and then just like a collapsing star just like presses inwards, and you hear like the bending and crunching of metal, where finally like a hand like juts out from the tenuous like shadowy like folds of Omega, and then just pulls away, and you can see like some like almost like Vulcan's body has like been like twisted or bent a little bit. Not necessarily like a human's would break, but like an object made of metal would be bent sort of out of shape. So like kind of leaning to the side a little bit. Doesn't seem like any visible pain, but just looks like warped slightly. But the eyes still burning and furious towards you. That was a big hit though. Feng, what are you gonna do?
I too am going to overdrive, and the knife comes out to start the ignition. I imagine as Vulcan's peeling himself away, Fang is immediately in front of him and just starts unloading a flurry of punches as Tortoise is donned over him.
Okay. So go ahead and as Tortoise forms around you, go ahead and roll. Like sounds like fight.
Yeah, he's gonna do a JoJo and Aura Aura. That's a 3 plus my 1, 4, and another 3 from Overdrive, which is 7.
All right. We're gonna go with. I guess he'll defend with fight as well. Get that in there. So that's a 9.
Oh, is there anything I can do to...
If you did your overdrive, then you get a free invoke from that.
So, yeah. If I go down to 0, I can invoke it for...
You don't know. It's a free invoke, so you
Oh,
don't
it's
have to
free.
spend your fate point.
Okay.
You had to
Yeah.
spend your fate point to use the overdrive.
Right. Level 2 would mean it's a plus...
So it'd be +4.
Okay. So 7 and 4 is 11.
11. So it'd be a 2-shift hit. Yeah. All right. So describe the attack again.
He's trying to peel himself out of Omega. There is like that instant transmission flash of Fang standing somewhere, and then he's in front of Vulcan, just like left hook, right hook, left hook, right hook, left hook, right hook into his face.
Okay. Yeah, just like push, 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 hitting once, and you see again like there's that slight like warping with each impact of like the metal deforming and stuff, but again it is like you are punching a steel beam essentially. And it seems like have like a slight reaction to it, but not doesn't seem to be feeling pain, even though you were dealing like these really heavy blows against them. And as it's his turn, as you are leveling into him, he maintaining his eyes on you, Fang. His hand that had that spike being to come out of it reaches out to the side, and you watch as the spike extends in this like these ribbons of metal begin to twist and form as this massive metallic hammer forms in his grip, and he uses his ability Hammer of the Gods to form this massive weapon and to attack you immediately with it. So he is going to roll fight, and he gets he's gonna roll crafts at a +2 to attack you.
All I can see is Margit.
Yeah, essentially is very
With the big
Margit.
glowing
Oh, it's a
hammer.
slow wind up. It's fine. I could time. No, I can't time this at all.
Impossible.
I'm gonna defend with fight.
That is a 9.
5 for a 4-shift hit.
Okay, yeah, that'll be a 4-shift hit against you. So you can mark your stress box there. As this hammer comes down and just like I imagine just like smacks you. You try to defend, and he just smacks you straight down. You drop down to your knees as this hammer hits you with this just tremendous amount of force, unlike anything you've probably ever experienced. This just massive impact hits you with just one swing. And yeah, that is what that's all he does right now. While this battle is unfolding in the lobby, Piper, you are escorting the senator out of the building. Senator, I think you reached the back exit. The agent pushes it open to emerge like behind the building, and the senator's like town car is parked diagonally across the spaces behind the building, and they begin to sort of jog across in that direction, both of the agents with their weapons out, looking left and right, and you feel this like breeze, and both you and the senator sort of pause. Neither of the agents seem to even realize what even like recognize what might happen, what this might be, or this sensation. And you look back over your shoulder, and latched onto the side of the building, looking down at you, is that massive iron-plated, smoking panther creature. And it looks down at you, growling.
Senator Constantine?
I see it. And both of the agents turn around and
Can they
look.
see you?
No. And the
You two
creature
need to go.
leaps in your direction. I need Piper. What is your initiative?
Oh, it's not good. Wait, I have something for this. I don't think I've really had a chance to observe it. Never mind. It's a 1.
It's a 1. Okay. So the panther is gonna go, or actually Constantine will go first, and then the panther, and then you. Constantine. Try to think what his priority here is, as these two agents are completely oblivious to the danger of what's going on here. Yeah, he you see a flash of light as emerging from behind Constantine, and this like spear of light forms, and then sort of unfolding out from it is this this entity that seems to be made of pure light with these brilliant like wings that are cascading off from it. You can barely look at it as he summons his anima soul Invictus.
Could you get any more cliche?
And he holds out his hands like towards the two federal agents. He says, "Sorry, gentlemen," and pushes, and you watch as the two of them are just well, he's gonna try to do this gently. I'm gonna roll for him. My mouse is really giving out right now.
No.
I think he's just gonna roll will for them. Okay, I'll say that's gonna be enough for them to go safely and not be killed. But he pushes on them, and you see these blasts of light kind of pushing the two of them, just like ragdolling straight towards the foliage behind the hotel. Probably knocked out, hopefully not dead. He says, he kind of winces a little bit, turns back around and looks at you.
God, I hope you pay them well.
They have excellent benefits. Just as the creature descends on you, and I think it is going to attack its primary target, which is the senator.
Oh no.
So it's gonna roll.
I will sit here while you fight yourself.
Yes, thank you. It rolls a 7.
God.
He rolls a 4.
Just imagine Grandma walking out and says, Yes, I gotta come out of retirement. Shotgun.
And so you watch as he turns back towards you, his eyes look up, and then this panther leaps down. It's two smoking claws looking to like dig into David, and Sol Invictus forms just enough to form this like wall of light, but which shatters and sends him toppling back, sort of skidding, his suit jacket tearing as he hits the pavement, barely staying up, kind of like skidding on his knees, or kind of rolling to his knees as he lands just in front of the town car, taking a pretty heavy hit there. Piper, what do you do?
I'm going. Oh, shoot. Is it like on top of him, or it
It kind of hit and
kind of like
pushed.
hit him? Okay.
So it's sort of between the two of you now.
Okay. Piper's going to run and try to like skirt around the side of it, and then scream very loudly, let out like a real high note and try to pin it back against the building.
Okay. Do you just roll fight for that, or do you have something that you roll extra?
I think it's just fight. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. It's a 6,
Nice.
which is the highest I can roll.
It also rolls a 6.
Well, beans. Can I?
You have any fate points?
Yeah, I still have yeah. What am I doing? I still have 3.
Yeah, I mean, you can use a fate point, or you can just take the boost. So
No, I'm gonna invoke. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Which is one of my aspects.
I forgot that you made that one of your aspects.
I want to get it off of him.
All right.
So 8.
All right, you stand next to, you kind of skirt around the side, Vega forming behind you, amplifying your voice, and this concussive shockwave of the blast of your screech sends the creature sort of careening back and slamming up against the side of the building for a what was that, 2-shift hit?
Yes.
Vega had to just yell Ghostbusters very, very
Yeah.
loudly. That's kind of what had to happen.
All right. So, as this happens, we will, I think, conclude with what Vivi is doing right now. Vivi, you have made your way down the stairwell, and have come out another one of the back entrances. Sort of the building has kind of like a U shape to it, so you come around the side, and just as you're hearing like this crashing noise and the shriek, and you can see like kind of out of the corner this what is going on with or just around the corner what's going on with the fight with Piper, and you have Grandma right next to you, and she stops and, what is going on?
Lots of fighting, I think. She kind of pokes her head around the corner and winces, like, ooh, yeah, that looks bad. Hey, have you got this?
Maybe. Yeah. You go do your thing.
Cool. She turns around, runs back up the stairs.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a fate point here to compel your wrong place, wrong time, Vivi. As you make this decision, and so you're heading back up the stairs, like into the building.
There's a method to my madness.
Okay. I'm compelling that now. You can take the fate point. You go do what you want to do, though.
Okay. She's gonna go up the stairs, like just up, like one stairwell, look out the window, another stairwell, look out the window, just sort of nod, and then like hit the latch, push it open, and then jump out and just like go like legs first into the jaguar.
Okay. Go and roll to fight.
I can do that. This one right here. That's the one. That's a 4.
All right. It will defend. I'm going to give you the added, like the situational aspect. If you decide to compel, we'll see what happens here. I'm surprised because it is not expecting you coming out of the window here. If you want to compel that,
Send from the sky.
I guess I could just do it as a boost. I'll just give you the boost there, so we can call that a 6.
Okay.
Especially since Piper just like royally fucked it up. I will roll fight for it. Rolls a 6.
Incredible.
So it tied again. You can either spend your fate point to increase the shift, or we can just take the boost.
I'm just gonna take the boost.
Okay. So go ahead and mark down you have the boost for next time. So yeah, I think you come leaping out and just straight down like jackknife right into the back of the panther.
Yep.
I love it.
Just right into its spine, just like bah.
Yeah, just as it's like coming back to its feet, it turns around and this like growl is reverberating inside of its half metal form, and as it's looking towards you, you see this something drop down straight on top of it. I imagine bees sort of fluttering off as you do. Vivi just dives straight into the back, and it crashes to the ground again. As now Vivi is standing on top of the panther, which is now looking a little stunned.
She does like the gymnastics, like ha.
Do you have a death wish?
Is this a question?
No, not really. Move.
She will jump and like do a little flip as she gets off of the jaguar.
Don't skip leg day, kids.
And where we're going to leave off as this battle is unfolding, both inside, Penny and Feng facing off against one of the tribunal, Vulcan, as he's wielding this massive hammer, one-handed in the center of this lobby, corpses scattered about. Piper, Vivi, and David currently... Oh, I guess I forgot that...
Peter's around here somewhere. Paul?
Where did
And
Paul-
Mary. They're
where did
all
Paul-
here.
They're all
I've
here.
lost track. Paul was with Vivi. And Paul was with. Sorry.
No. Can I have left him with Grandma?
Yeah, Paul was with Grandma. Or Paul was with you and Grandma. I think Paul would have come with you though.
I feel like Paul would have run straight into the fray as Vivi went
Yeah.
up the stairs.
Yeah, I think so. I think Paul would have come around the building. So I'm not gonna do his roles or anything right
Piper
now.
is just
since-
looking around going, I do not have time to babysit everyone's dad.
You see Paul eyes as this scene is being set here, as this battle is on the way, Paul is coming, like loosening his tie, and you watch as his anima forms from behind him, kind of like Penny's, where it's not really a shape. It's more of this like this amorphous like pillar of this spiraling constellation sort of forms behind him, and then sort of like is almost like a tornado or like a twister of starlight formed behind him. He summons his anima Eternatus, and
The Pokemon?
the Pokemon, yeah.
He gets extra damage.
My
against
dad is a
Dynamax?
Pokemon?
Dad has a
Yeah.
Pokemon.
That's fucking awesome.
Talk about what his powers are next time. But while all this is happening, Grandma, from the side of the building looks over because I compelled Vivi's wrong place, wrong time.
Oh no!
Grandma looks around the building, shaking her head. She's, I'll leave this to the young then. And she turns to see a shorter, hooded figure standing there. Thanatos walks up to her, hands in the front of the hoodie pocket, says, I'm afraid it's your time, ma'am. And pulls out a hand and reaches towards her.
I'm gonna kill that lying
that-
son of a bitch.
Is where we're going to end our session.
I am going to kill Death.
Oh, wake up and fist fight karma every day, barehanded.
Are we plugging merch?
Yeah. Go to our merch store.
Grandma,
We're gonna have to pay for Grandma's funeral somehow.
Oh,
No!
y'all ready for a dark fang?
Dark Fang. Dark Fang.
Grandma!
That son of a bitch.
So, that's where we're going to end our
I
session.
don't like Thanatos anymore.
Well, he's the aspect of death.
He
I
also
didn't
said he wasn't
expect
gonna
you
hurt
like him.
anybody.
Yeah.
Certainly the ass. Hole.
You don't know what he's
Of
going to do.
death.
You
Well,
don't
he's
know
gonna
what he's
touch Grandma without her consent. I know that.
Don't touch my grandma.
Don't touch Grandma.
Don't poke Grandma.
Ask.
So,
I'm gonna fight Death.
Just go.
you're welcome to.
I wasn't.
But
asking
not for
permission.
another 2 weeks at least.
No! Let's keep playing. It's only 7 here. It's fine. Let's just keep
Uh-huh.
playing.
No, that's not how this works. So we're done when I say we're done.
Wow, angry.
Actually, that could be an off-stream question.
No, I want to leave us on this cliffhanger.
Sorry, I just keep watching Danae sort of fade into nothingness and then come back. It's very dramatic every time.
I'm disappearing into the dimension of regret. Hold
It's
on, I'll do it
very-
again.
No!
I've got to stir up more
It's
drama,
so
y'all.
good.
Grandma, no!
For one measly fate point,
I
I traded your grandma for a Klondike bar.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
I'll let Grandma die.
What?
They're really good, Fang.
Oh,
Again,
that
you don't
that
know
ad
what
did
she
not
said.
do so well. They had to like pull it after like 6 weeks.
Just the
We'll
hand
find
of
out what
death
happened.
reaching
We
out
will
to touch
find
someone's
out.
grandma. Have a Snickers.
We will find out what happened to Grandma next session, and see whether or not I'm feeling generous enough to let her live.
If you do a fake out Fang's grandparent death again,
I
She's
mean,
a
first
cat.
time, shame on you. Second time, shame on
that
us.
stray dog
Yeah.
walks by again. But this
I
time it's
will,
Grandma.
for the record, just say, Val, you do whatever you need to.
Thank you. RJ.
Don't say
Well,
that.
I have
not say
consent
that.
now. I have consent
Because
now.
I want to go around kicking fucking hornets' nests as Fang and being a broody, edgy boy.
No
would be
one
good,
is
too.
stopping you.
You
This is
could have done
supposed to
that
be-
from the beginning.
You could have killed your own grandma.
This is your head empty character.
But we're heading towards finale time, so we need big stakes on the line. Revenge.
My Chemical Romance puts out a new song and RJ loses it.
Yep.
What?
What?
Huh?
Okay, I'm gonna wrap us up because we are over time now, and this is normally off-stream talk. So
Is it?
enjoy this taste into what we talk about after our sessions. We'll be back in 2 weeks to continue our game. In the meantime, we plugged our merch store. RJ's rocking one of our new.
Our newest
tank tops.
inspirational quote
Yeah.
tank top.
We have all sorts of fun stuff in the store for you to buy, so go check that out.
You can get that on a mug too.
Yeah, mug. It looks great on a mug, so do that. You can join us tomorrow for our next installment of Dust Falls Dead, Blades in the Dark game that Savannah runs, which I assume I'm going to be starting to feel consequences of my own actions in for other streams unrelated to that one.
Everyone
soon.
was very upset with Braun for putting a hole in the table.
Yeah.
So
How dare you?
I assume that'll cascade into payback for the things I do on Saturdays. I don't think we have anything else or any other scheduling things to add. So thank you. Huh?
Said should be regular schedule
Yeah,
for
regular schedule.
the rest of the week.
Yeah, so join us tomorrow for our next stream. Thank you everyone out there for watching. We really appreciate it.
We had some
And,
first time. Some
yeah.
first timers in
Yeah.
the chat.
Yeah.
You're here
Thanks
with
for
us
joining
live.
us live. Yay!
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Definitely do that. I mean, a great. We also have options for people watching live. We do have a store where you can interact and spend XP earned from watching our streams. To name NPCs or to interact with the story healing players or providing consequences and stuff like that. I don't remember exactly what we have for Fate, but we've got a couple in there right now, and we have stuff for our other streams too.
You know, save grandma.
Yeah, save grandma.
Or
we-
name
especially-
new grandma.
Yeah.
Name grandma's new farm.
Yeah. You never know. And thank you to my players for being awesome and making this a joy to run and to traumatize you. As always, it's only enjoyable because y'all react and get as invested as you do. Otherwise, this would be extremely boring for me. Yeah, I am sweltering in here right now. I made the mistake of closing my door.
Our air
we'll see-
conditioner is on 66 right now.
I know, and it's still like 80 degrees in here. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We will see you in 2 weeks. And until next time, good game and good night, Internet.
Hashtag safe.